I think everything is working now. Why does OBS hate me? Ow, 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 ow. Good morning. Good morning. As soon as I opened my my VTuber stuff, OBS was like bleh, just died. Thank you OBS for being a shit. Sorry about the early tech issues. Honorable Cred Muffin, I don't hate you. What happened to your other account? You got a new one. Am I on the Mari _ EN ISP plan? I fucking must be, man. YouTube? Oh, okay. Kirsche, OBS doesn't hate you. It hates everyone. True and real. What happened? You turned your head and the stream was offline? My OBS crashed. I opened my VTuber stuff and OBS was just like, whir, error. And I was like, what even is that? But then it closed itself. How's the shoulder? Terrible. I'm gooped out of my mind right now, though. I got a fuck ton of menthol on me. I feel very goopy. I hate it. I hate wet things on my skin, but you know, I gotta do it. VTubers keep getting got like this. I know. They hate us. You love my hat. Thank you. I also love my hat. I like floppy hat. Get minted. Always in, never on. True and real. True and real. The Hyrax. What's a Hyrax? What is that? The doc prescribes a pack a day. I have asthma. My lungs couldn't handle that. Have I tried the Icy Hot patches? They don't work. I tried Icy Hot and lidocaine, and for some reason, neither of those things did anything. XSplit used to be so buggy. Vouch, it's your birthday tomorrow. One more year of not making it yet. Wagyu. Happy early birthday, Vouch. Happy early birthday. Thank you for the 14-month resub. Thank you. Clone Helmet Hole, thank you for the 3-month member. Half-Life Black Mesa stream when? Cat battle. Cat battle. I know, they're just staring at each other. Have a happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday to Vouch. I haven't played any Half-Life game before. Bike short sent by Latina Breeder, thank you for the 2 streams in a row. I'm so blessed. Yeah, the other stream was literally just my intro, and then it died. Devil's Wasabi, thank you for the 10-month resub. You missed the baby, but here you are nonetheless. Let's fucking go! Feel better, thank you. Thank you, I'm doing my best. I'm going to the expensive specialist with the retarded price for your first appointment. I didn't want to go because I'm sick of fucking going to doctors and wasting time and money and them doing absolutely fucking nothing. So if I go and I spend this absurd amount of money and I either get given a fucking muscle relaxer or get told, I'm probably gonna take a page out of Luigi Fettuccine's book, okay, alright? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Mario Trujillo, thank you for the 6-month member. What the heck was that? You didn't even get past the intro. Any news from Bridge? Keep fighting the commies. Thank you. I haven't looked into the smart brief actually from this Wednesday, so I'm not sure. I completely just slipped my fucking mind. What kind of specialist? It's like a pain specialist, like a pain center for like back pain people. I don't know what they're called. The original or the Black Mesa reimagining are good. Ask for a diagnosis and if scans might help find a solution. Also, I don't even have health insurance, so they don't even have an excuse to like put me through fucking retarded unnecessary tests because that's what insurance wants. Although I'm paying out of pocket, give me what I want. I'm the insurance now. Look at me. They're called pain medicine doctors. I don't know what they're called, but I mean I'll take your word for it. Oakview, thank you for the 2 doctor noises. True and real. Necaro, thank you for the continuing that gift sub, my guy. Thank you. How can you lose your mind again if you never found it after the last time you lost it? Look, I lost my memory, not my whole mind. Okay, alright? Okay, alright. Sorry if you get another sports gambling advertisement. I haven't gone through the million options that Savvy showed us yet. You pay $600 a month with work insurance and it's shit. Yeah, when I worked at my insurance company, when I tried applying for health insurance, I would have had to pay like $680 out of pocket. So I was like, yeah, that's just not happening. I'm not paying $680 a month for health insurance. That's fucking worthless, man. Kirsche's chat's favorite crazy fox lady. You're my favorite chat. Rob, yeah, actually robbed, man. Milk, man, I love Kirsche. I love milk. Your health insurance won't even let you have decent allergy medicine? That's crazy. $600 per month out of pocket per month? Bruh. Yeah, it was absolutely fucking insane. You just see the witch doctor every time you start throwing up blood. Some kids go missing, but that's the price you pay. Yeah, fucking... I'll do that. Give me the witch doctor, man. Maljohn Swales, thank you for the full fucking year. It is your Foxiversary. Thank you. Speaking of Foxiversary, Gino Tama, thank you for the 24-month resub. Double anniversary all the way across the sky. Thank you. Azure Worm 66, thank you for the 6 months of Proom. Thank you. A Menomina Meramadable Crud Muffin, thank you for the gift sub. I felt a hiccup coming on and then it died. Fucking piece of shit hiccup. Shell shock. Shell sock. Thank you for the 4-month resub. You'll soon be free to the accursed cast. Thanks for keeping me mostly sane as I recover, Foxy. Thank you! I'm sorry you're in a cast. That must fucking suck. I've thankfully... The only thing I've ever fractured in my life is my tailbone, and you can't really put a cast on that. So I've thankfully never had to have a cast in my life. So I don't have any experience knowing exactly how annoying they are. Kylan Last One, thank you for the 100 biddies. A Holy Man 556, thank you for the 3-month resub. And D Dragos 3118, thank you for the 7 months of proom. Thank you for prooming. You gotta love when your body teases you like that. You hate it when you feel the sneeze coming and then nothing. It's worse with the hiccups because, like, if I'm in the middle of a sentence and it happens, it's so painful, man. A fractured wannabe tail. How? Rollerblading accident. I used to rollerblade pretty much fucking everywhere. Absolutely loved that shit. You broke your tailbone when you were 13? You still have flare-ups every now and then? Oh yeah, my back has been fucked ever since my accident. Like, actually just terrible. Think you would go insane in a cast? You can barely stand shoes. You work at a no-name engineering company. Your health insurance is better than your sister's as a mid-level executive at the best health insurance company in the state. You don't know why they'd be so cheap on their own employees. Well, I mean, I guess if you work for a health insurance company, you're like the most expendable to them, right? So they just like care about you even less. They're like, we're already spending money on you to pay you. Why would we give you good health insurance? Honorable Crud Muffin, thank you for the 100 biddies. You're finishing another 80+ hour work week today. When you're done, you're playing modded Skyrim until your brain starts leaking out of your ears. Thanks for help keeping me sane. I'm insane, so I don't know how I keep so many of you sane, but I'm glad you enjoy it, man. Gritty Energy, thank you for the 10 gift subs, my dude. Thank you. Illuminated Terra, thank you for the 11-month member. Thank you, thank you. I feel like I skipped over you way too quickly, Gritty, there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't check out your schmeat for longer. Thank you, Gritty, for the fucking 10. When you were 12 to 14, your bone got dislocated from time to time. It was painful, but you got used to it. I still can't crack my shoulders, so, you know, it's kind of shit. Rollerblading sounds cool. You want to see fan art? We have a couple of fan arts of me rollerblading. That was pretty great. Pretty wonderful. Maybe the best way to get medical care is to become a doctor. I'm not smart enough for that. I mean, I guess based on the level of care I've gotten from doctors recently, maybe I am smart enough to be a doctor, but if it's a nerve issue, would cracking it really help? Yes, because my entire shoulder is like locked up. So it's like a rock right now. There's no bones, there's no muscles, everything is just sheetrock. Yeah, in Hawaii, you have a smaller health insurance company and they have a $600 cap. If you hit the cap, the rest of your insurance expenses are zero for the rest of the year. I wish we had that here. I am absolutely smart enough to be a doctor. It requires critical thinking and tism. You ever to come over and pull really hard on your arm. Oh, man. A question about the whole hip thigh ban thing Twitch did some months ago. Is that rolled back or is it still enforced? That's been enforced for years. That wasn't something that they just kind of rolled out months ago. They keep rolling out every, like, 6 months or so, like, more, hey, we're just trying to clarify exactly what we mean, because some of you still seem confused. But yeah, no, that's been the TOS for, like, years. Muscles turning into bone illness. That shit is scary. They're not turning into bone, they're just that stiff. You went the engineering route, and you're told you have to wait 2 years to start the medical program. What the hell? Blake Short Senpai, Latina Brighter, thank you for the 5. You had another man break your middle finger with his junk while playing flag football in high school. Told the bros you broke it by grabbing the flag wrong. How did his penis break your middle finger? Penises aren't that heavy. Like, even if they're large, they're not that heavy. I don't understand. Wrong flag! Judging by the average female flesh tuber, you don't think they care about enforcing TOS. They only really care about enforcing TOS if it's on VTubers, because they hate us. They're anime racist. The cup, probably. Maybe he had a cup. Oh, yeah. I forget that men wear those things. Bro was just that hard. He was lucky. Hello, Spider Bro. Gripped it too hard. His finger went boom. Yukon Hunter, thank you for the 14-month resub. 14 months with a spicy foxu. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Dan's a VTuber now. All is forgiven. I just don't believe you. I just don't believe that PR stunt, man. Gabe Ostroff, thank you for the 5. Good morning, Kirsche. Hope you're doing well. Sunday is watching your live streams, prepare you for the work week. You gave your plum a Game of Subs free samples and gave him my discount code. Cooking pot roast while watching your Oshi. It's gonna be a good day. I hope your plumber enjoys both of the subs and the me. I have so many of the little packets of the free gamer subs. I don't even know what to do with them anymore. I genuinely have no idea what to do with all of my samples. Did I see Clancy has a VTuber model now? Yesterday I watched the entire VTuber awards, my dude. No. Samuel 191194. Thank you for the gift sub to Hoppy Hollow. Thank you. Mario Trujillo. Thank you for the 6-month member. What the heck was that? You didn't even get past the intro. I know. I remember reading this to you. Thank you. Thank you. No. No. Let me just make sure I've caught up on thingies here. Evil Emperor Zerg, thank you for the 7 months of Proom. Thank you for Prooming. And I missed this at the end of stream yesterday. So Blood Puma, thank you for the $2. Good night, Kirsche, your best girl. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you had a good night as well. And Kay Bailey, thank you for that gift sub to Gelfirth. Thank you. Thank you, Bailey. Cutest Bailey. Ty, thank you for the 2. Kirsche turns me into bone too. PS feel better. You're my skeleton warrior that I have necromancied from the ground. I almost said necrophilia from the ground. You say, hey, Poseidon, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show? I don't know what that means. You couldn't watch the awards themselves because of family Christmas party? You were here before it started? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Please don't necrophilia chat. Look, the most prolific necrophiliac was indeed a Whammons. I saw something was going on over there. Something was going on. Let me see what I have in my tabulars here. Oh yeah, the TikTok ban got signed into law. TikTok, I guess, is now officially banned, question mark? I guess it's a good thing I never actually could keep up with posting things on TikTok. TikTok! Got bored and started using Grok to make Foxu art. It can indeed create a big floppy hat and Victorian dresses. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got a TikTok ban signed into law, what it means for America's 15 billion small business economy. TikTok will be banned in the United States on January 19th, 2025, after a federal appeals court rejected its bid to overturn the ban that President Biden signed in April. The law states that if TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, doesn't divest its ownership to non-Chinese companies, the app will be banned in the US. See, I don't even know what Biden's doing anymore, right? Like, he's banning TikTok because he doesn't want the Chinese influence, but in the meantime, he's pardoning all these Chinese nationals. And I just don't know what's going on, man. What is he doing? What is he doing? Biden was bound to do one thing correct. It's always a good day when you see me. Helps your depression. Why do the Kirsche have a pacifier / dummy? It does not have a pacifier or a dummy. I don't know what you mean. Biden has dementia. Oh man, to get one thing, you always have to do another? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. Whatever his handlers tell him to do. Well, what's his handler's issue with the motherfucking TikTok then? Bet they let him pardon his son in exchange for him to shut the fuck up for the rest of his term. Jesus Christ. With the ban date quickly approaching, it has the potential to ripple through the US economy, particularly among the 7 million small and medium-sized businesses that use the platform to generate revenue and grow their brands. Oxford Economics released a report in March 24 that reveals TikTok's impacts on US businesses. In 2023, the platform supported $24.2 billion in US GDP, including $15 billion in revenue generated by small businesses through organic reach and TikTok's paid advertising. According to the report, TikTok has also facilitated 224,000 American jobs and contributed $5.3 billion in taxes. So it does seem like TikTok is kind of a fucking powerhouse, right? But like, what would be the difference if these companies went and did the same exact thing on like YouTube, right? Majorbs use YouTube Shorts. It's basically the same thing. That's what I'm asking. Like if TikTok isn't going to divest and sell off to non-Chinese companies, why can't these people just use YouTube? There's nothing organic about TikTok. You don't believe any of those numbers? I mean, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, Instagram. It originally replaced Vine. Yeah, but Vine wasn't some sort of, like, small business haven, right? It's not about Biden. They're doing whatever they can to harm the economy and small businesses and international economic affairs right before Trump takes power. It'll damage everyone and the media will blame Orange Man. Well, I don't like exactly that the government wants to come in and sort of be like, hey, this app needs to change, right? Because, like, what are the implications of them being able to do that with other apps in the future? But also, TikTok is quite literally Chinese government propaganda app. If you see what happens on TikTok in China and what happens on TikTok in the US, it's very obvious that TikTok in the US is basically a vessel for degeneracy and destruction of culture, whereas TikTok in China is a bolstering of their culture. So it's just another way for China to push a certain influence in our countries. So, like, I have a great issue with TikTok because of that, but I don't know how you would combat it. Like, right? Like, I'm not an economist, so I don't know how you would combat this without doing what the government's doing. 5.3 billion in taxes is less than it costs to run the government for one day. Gotta remember, China doesn't allow YouTube, Facebook, Google. Yeah. I think the only reason they can block it is they're controlling it like an import, as it's a foreign company. The TikTok is not Bilibili, just like Tencent is not the DEI programs they push in America. Nah, it's about protecting Israel? What the fuck does Chinese government influence have to do with Israel, my guy? Pretty sure the law just bans it from being hosted on the App Store, not from use in the US. I was pretty sure it was from use. Israel's not real. Jesus, that chatter just hates Israel. Found the lefty chatter. It's why the Dems are banning it. They're just using China as an excuse. Sir, I genuinely have zero idea how you get to the Dems are banning TikTok to protect Israel. How did you make this leap in logic? I cannot follow it. This is some, like, poll schizo posting thread. I don't know, but you can't be one of today's world superpowers if you're not involved in this stuff at least a little, no? Very large leap. Lots of young people were criticizing Israel over TikTok. Yeah, people criticize them over YouTube and Facebook and fucking streams as well. Hassan is literally out here being like, yeah, fuck those guys. Like, yeah, we got a little bit of an adpocalypse, but it's not like Twitch is shutting down. Nobody's lobbying to get rid of Twitch, man. It's the clockwork elves. Oh, that person's severely autistic. You can see the leap. Israel doesn't want China tapped into their favorite United States. I think you guys might be mentally ill. You don't like banning things, but the damage TikTok does to the minds of people, especially little kids, is insane. Yeah. That's like, I don't exactly like having the government come in and do these things, and it makes me worried about the implications of what they could do with this kind of power in the future. But it's also like, how the fuck do you stop the commies without actually putting your foot down sometimes, right? Like, you can't use your principles of freedom against commies who use by any means necessary to subvert you and fuck you over. Because you're just gonna lose if you're playing by your principled rules and the enemy just doesn't fucking care. We bomb the commies. This is a joke. Oh, man. Lose. A Loman, thank you for the 5. What's the beef between... Oh. It's always the Jews. You're not a fan of automated algorithmic feeds as it's extremely powerful propaganda tool? I mean, every single media website has the fucking... algorithmic feeds, right? Like, I don't think there's any sort of escaping that. If we play by our principles, then they're not playing by their principles. They're gonna undermine us repeatedly. And, I mean, that's part of why we've been losing for decades. It's a lose-lose. It's China. Every single propaganda tool is extremely powerful. It's like double redundant. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. In an article from TikTok Newsroom, Blake Chandley, TikTok's president of Global Business Solutions, expressed the importance of the platform. Businesses across America depend on TikTok's unique ability to help them reach otherwise unreachable customers, generate new revenue streams, and drive awareness of their brands, products, and services. Like, I'm sure there are plenty of brands that use TikTok, but the majority of what I see from TikTok is just, like, brain rot content. And creators, like, during the writer's strike, there were a lot of, like, the like, dancing TikTokers, or the, like, silent tappy ASMR TikTokers, or the, like, reaction TikTokers being like, oh no, I was invited to red carpet events before, so now I'm required to not make content during the strike because I have to support them, and this isn't fair because this is my income. I took the deal with the devil, and now it's come to roost, and I don't like it. And it's like, I just don't feel bad for you, honestly. It's like 90% slop. Yeah. According to Oxford Economics, the food and beverage, health and wellness, and business service sectors particularly relied on TikTok, collectively contributing billions to the GDP. Small business owners in diverse industries expressed that TikTok has transformed their businesses. Felicia Jackson, owner of CPR Wrap, stated that TikTok has driven over $300,000 in sales in just 2 days, saving her company. It's amazing, she told TikTok Newsroom. And best yet, 2 lives have been saved using our product because they saw it, help, and bought it off of TikTok. There was a new Moist Critical video where he was comparing, like, Twitch revenue to YouTube revenue. And I think, like, oh man, I can't remember the exact numbers here. Hold on. I don't want to say the wrong numbers. Oh god, I know I read it yesterday. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Man, I can't find it. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can just pull up the video. Moist Critical. Video. Here we go. It's like a 13-minute video.
People debate a lot.
Let me turn off my my BGM.
What's better to stream on YouTube or Twitch? And it's a question I get asked a lot because I'm like Constantine, the man who walks between worlds here, because I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I multi-stream. I am the future. I'm the chimera. There's pros.
I also just noticed how fucking large his refrigerator is. I don't know if that's a gamer subs fridge. And it looks like he keeps his powder in the fridge as well. I wonder why. I wonder if it changes how the powder tastes by keeping it inside the fridge. I hope one day I can sell enough gamer subs to get a gamer subs crane machine, though. I fucking love crane machines now. I have a problem.
And cons to each platform, but if you do both of them at the same time, you create the perfect stew. It's the chemical X to streaming.
Yes.
I have said since switching...
Every streamer last year, once Twitch released partners from exclusivity and partners could dual cast, everyone was like, don't dual cast, you'll split your audience, you'll be deranked in the algorithm because less people will be on your Twitch stream, it's gonna be terrible, you're gonna fall off, you're gonna hurt yourself, it's gonna be awful. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna dual cast. And so when I started regularly dual casting, yeah, sure, I saw a little bit of a dip in my Twitch numbers because there are for sure some people who were watching me on Twitch who hated Twitch, who preferred YouTube, but they didn't want to miss my streams. So obviously when I started streaming on YouTube, they were like, yeah, fuck that purple thing, I'm going to the superior platform, right? Flatform. Ooh, whoa. So yeah, I did see a small dip in my numbers, but my YouTube growth was both pretty freaking quick, and I wasn't even uploading, like, clip videos for the longest time. Like, my videos on my channel were basically, like, nothing, right? And my YouTube growth has massively outpaced my Twitch growth. I get higher viewership on YouTube, I get higher revenue off of YouTube, and I have almost everything, like, at minimum, like, limited demonetization, except for my clip videos, since those are obviously heavily edited. So it's just like, even without the ad revenue, because he goes over it, he gets an insane amount of like a nauseating amount of ad revenue. So even without the ad revenue, like, YouTube has just been amazing. And it struck me as like, why are all of these other larger creators knocking on dual casting and trying to convince other streamers not to do it? It has been nothing but amazing for me. I have like near 3,000 CCV. It's been great. So it's just like the only thing I can think of is these people who are warning people against dual casting, against doing multiple streams. They're either retarded or they were being purposefully malicious. I can't think of any other reason, man. Trying to kick the ladder? I mean, maybe. Sabotage and general fear of not knowing, you can imagine. It's like, if you're a new streamer, you literally have nothing to lose by starting with dual casting, right? Like, why not spread your eggs around instead of in one basket? And if you already have an established platform, you're not going to be losing that much, right? Like, if you're in a position like mine, you're not going to be losing much if you start dual casting in the middle of already having a community. That's crazy. You suspect a good chunk of it is that people interested in the political commentary are far more likely to be on YouTube than Twitch? I mean, I'm not sure. It's possible. I mean, Twitch has had like the very lefty commentary for ages, and for good reason, because you would get banned for even saying things like there are only two genders several years ago. Twitch was cracked down pretty fucking hard on that. I wonder if a platform like OnlyFans could be the next ones to get looked at as harmful to society, or maybe you're just being dumb. I don't think you're being dumb, because I personally am not like a huge fan of pornography. I understand it has like a place in society, and like some people will, I guess, responsibly consume certain types of pornography, but it has the ability to be addicting, and I think it's a degrading kind of thing for people to do. But again, prostitution is the world's oldest profession. There's always going to be women who do it. There's always going to be men who purchase the women who do it. I don't think you're ever going to get rid of something like that. So even if I don't like it, like, I wouldn't want to see those people harmed by like crazy payment companies like Visa or whatever not wanting to be with that platform. Must go in, Kirsche, you will like it. It's just like, I don't care, right? If somebody wants to consume porn, that should be like their prerogative to do so. But it can be incredibly fucking harmful. It can be very harmful, and I think people don't take that as seriously enough. Like, people still laugh at like porn addiction as if it's not a real thing that affects dudes and makes it so they can't function with fleshy women. There's some people, very few, who use OnlyFans as non-pornographic platform and do other things with it, but that's the minority, though, certainly. And prostitution predates banking, absolutely. Unironically, real prostitution was less harmful than online pornography because it was less normalized and kept under wraps. Yeah, I definitely don't like the whole, like, sex work is real work kind of movement. It kind of feels grody to me. Porn is highly detrimental across the board, bad. I mean, yeah, I look at it kind of like alcohol in a way, where it's like, there are some people who can consume it in a very casual manner and it doesn't affect them very well. Like, they just go on with their life normally and they're perfectly fine functioning human beings. But then there's the people who end up sliding down a slippery slope and end up in a goon cave with 10 monitors and 100 different videos playing at once. I just got here. Whatever situation this is, it's wild. You don't think it's possible to be normal after consuming pornography? I mean, I would say it should be. Like, I think maybe it's difficult in current year because there seems to be so many people that can't tell the difference between fiction and reality. So there are probably more people who believe, like, oh, porn is actually real. Anything can be bad. The quantity is the most important factor. Yeah. Live action pornography is prostitution plus propaganda plus easy access. Way more harmful. You have an uncle who ruined several relationships because of porn. He literally couldn't have sex unless porn was on in the background. I've known several dudes who have had issues, like, actually performing sexually with their girlfriends because they're so used to watching porn to get off that, like, doing the sexo was just like they couldn't push past, like, the weird feeling. They become desensitized. Yep. Yeah. Why would he share that with you? I think it's probably a lot harder to recognize it as a valid addiction because the instant easy access probably makes more and more people actually addicted to it. I think that's part of the reason, and I think the other part of the reason is, again, the whole sex work is real work push, where it's just like, oh, these are strong, independent women reclaiming their sexuality. You should support them. And it's like, well, all things in moderation is a line literally from the Odyssey. Yeah. The problem is that it is broken containment and it's almost mainstream. It needs to stay in the closet and not exposed to young, impressionable minds. I mean, obviously, children should not be exposed to pornography. I do not know how you would prevent that on the internet other than make parents actually parent again. Yeah. Does Kirsche know that erectile dysfunction is related to porn addiction theory? I do. I am aware. Reclaiming sexuality equal to check notes being a vapid whore? I mean, that was what the sexual revolution was. Women were like, instead of telling men to stop being whores, we want to be whores too! Proper amount of intake for some things like porn should be 0. I mean, yeah, I personally do not consume pornography for the sake of getting off. I've watched a fuck ton of pornography because it's like morbid curiosity of like the crazy shit that people do. Like, that's how I talk about Queen Snake and the Jav industry. Those are not normal pornography. The people that go into doing those things on film, I do not think are normal. The people that consume those for the sake of getting off, I do not think are normal. If you've gotten to the point where you need to watch a woman getting her tits nailed to a 2x4 in order to ejaculate, you might have a problem. Jav is the most not normal but normal porn. If you have to watch a woman getting her anus filled with hundreds of eels, you might have a problem. Hey, yo, wait, hold on a minute. You never watched it, only mockery of it like South Park? You read on here, on Kick, that if someone subs, the streamer gets 95%, well, Kick gets 5. That is true. That is true. Kick has a 95-5 split. Thraza, thank you to 2 Canadians. I was just watching all this porn for science. Unironically, though. The problem is that you don't own enough eels yet. What the fuck? Wonder how many new people get shocked when you mention the Jav lady. I feel like the eels is very, very baseline cursed Jav. When you start learning about the stuff like Genki, that's when you're just like, I didn't know the world could be this fucked up. What happens to you when you start living on an island that you start thinking this is okay? We need to study why island people start going so fucking insane when it comes to their pornography. No, I don't want to know. The fuck is Genki Genki? Genki Genki is a Jav website focused on marine life and insects. So they have plenty of eels and octopi and fish going into different women's holes, but they also have, like, slugs and cockroaches and crickets and maggots and other assorted disgusting critters being stuffed inside women. And also sometimes the women are wearing like body stockings, and the body stockings get filled up with the bugs, and you can watch the bugs crawl all over the women's skin. I don't understand why people do this, and I also don't understand why someone would jack off to it. I'm gonna guess radiation has something to do with it. Oh, why did Jav take turducken as an inspiration for porn? I don't know, man. I don't know. Why can't you just be normal and whack it to tentacle hentai? And that's why, in my personal opinion, I think hentai is more ethical than fleshy pornography. Because I feel like it's easier for most people above room temperature IQ to understand that the hentai cartoon people are not real. And the things that happen in the hentai cannot happen in real life, typically. Like, maybe you're watching a vanilla hentai where they're having sex in the missionary position for the sole purpose of procreation, right? Like, there's probably some of those. But you understand my point, right? I think hentai is more ethical because it's not real people. No one's getting harmed. The people consuming it can have a better line between reality and fiction. That's just, like, my opinion, man. So I can't stop time and snuggle a bunch of women. No, you can't. Please don't do that even without the time stopping power, you weirdo. But most people aren't above room temp IQ. I know, it's unfortunate. Anime women aren't real. You mean women don't inflate like balloons? I know, it's crazy, they don't. As much as the flesh people have tried inflating themselves with aquarium pumps, you cannot inflate them like a balloon. Please, chatters, don't ask these questions. For anyone new here, if you ask me a question, I will typically answer it. So you need to really think before you type questions in my chat if you really want an answer to that question. Aquarium, what? So aquarium pumps pump at a, I guess, low enough frequency that people feel like it's quote-unquote safe to use to practice inflation in real life. These are the room temp IQ people that can't delineate fiction from reality. All right? So they insert like an aquarium pump into their anus, and then they start inflating themselves because they want to feel the giant jiggly belly. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Please, I swear to God. I hope you pop. Safe and ethical inflation. It's just like that dumb bitch that fucked 100 guys recently, right? If you want to have like weird masturbatorial fantasies where you get like tied up and used by 100 different guys, sure, whatever, have at it. That's a fantasy. It's in your head. It's not real, right? It's not real. It's not affecting you. You get off, maybe you feel guilty and you go take a shower, right? But once you're like conditioned yourself to getting off to that so frequently, then you're like, I want to do that in real life. Maybe that's a great idea. Let's do this in real life. And then you actually fuck those 100 guys. And then people take a video of you crying afterwards with no soul behind your eyes anymore. Hey, you know, maybe that should have stayed in make-believe land. Maybe you should have just, I don't know, had above room temperature IQ. And now you've already fucked yourself out of, like, any sort of rational living behavior because you've already gotten fucked by 100 guys in one day. So fuck it, why not try to go for 1,000, you know? Well, let's go. That's gonna end in a suicide in less than a decade. What's the worst Jav scene you've watched? I don't know if I could pick a worst, man. I thought we were talking about video monetization. I kind of went on a tangent. I don't even remember how I got here. Let's go back to Moist Critical, man.
Multi-streaming, every single person should be multi-streaming. Contracts don't exist anymore except for on Kick, and even that I think is gone. There are no Twitch contracts. There are no YouTube contracts. They've gone extinct, like the saber-toothed tiger. You know, like they have wiped their ass with contracts to creators. So I think you are making a big mistake if you just marry yourself to one of those platforms instead of just doing both. Because you can. When people talk about this subject, they only give like...
There's VTuber contracts? That's completely irrelevant to anything he was fucking talking about. VTuber contracts don't tie you to one platform, I guess, unless you're in China and it's Billy.
The basic rundown, like the nutsack summary of pros and cons. I haven't seen anyone really go over numbers. I'm going to go over numbers. And I really think that the numbers here tell a very complete story of why multi-streaming should be the norm for streamers. It's in their best interest, and for viewers too, because then viewers have a choice on do they want to watch it on Twitch, where they're going to have a much more interactive chat experience, or do they want to watch it on YouTube, where they don't care about the chat experience because it's a lot more dog shitty there. It's basically non-existent chat culture.
He has the same opinion as me! I've been validated by a larger creator!
On YouTube streaming, but the playback is a lot smoother, a lot higher quality, and you can rewind it, which is a nice quality of life change. Also, it's a lot...
He continues having the same opinions as me, except you can also rewind on Twitch. It's just really convoluted and stupid because the Twitch developers are terrible. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I don't know... I got another OBS error, and I'm terrified of pressing OK. It killed my model, but I don't know if it's going to kill the entirety of OBS. If the stream goes down, I'm going to scree. Okay. 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 Okay, it looks like everything's fine. Okay, give me a second. It looks like everything is fine stream-wise. I got really scared, chat. That's so weird. That's so weird. I wonder what's causing my errors, man. I wonder what's causing my errors. Oh. I know what's causing my errors. I know what's causing my errors. Uh-oh, we need a NIM. We need a emergency NIM. Mine. Boing. You know, we'll get through this moist critical video sometime in the next hour, you know, as it takes support time. All right, so is Nim in the chat? Is there a Nim? I'm just gonna call him instead of waiting for him to respond in chat. I'm just gonna call him. He's gonna get so mad as soon as I tell him what the problem is, man. I don't know how this happened. Bjorn Thor Goodmanson, thank you for the 750. Isk. Model was frozen, but the mouth wasn't. It looked funky as hell. That's because I have dual tracking. I have microphone and I have camera tracking. Nimothy, I need a tech support stream.
That's fantastic.
I'm turning your volume down because I'm sure you're loud voice of God for stream.
I don't know.
Keep speaking.
I have Siege in 20 minutes. I'm crying.
Oh, well, you might, So remember how I told you that I had like 20-something gigabytes free on my boot drive?
Yeah.
Okay, well, now I only have 2 gigabytes free, and I don't know how or why, and I'm not sure what to move off of my boot drive.
You've WinDeerstat installed?
Yeah, I love WinDeerstat.
Then we can just use that.
WinDeer. 18 gigs of jab. I don't have any pornography on my PC. Too bad you're working with Kirsche's stream right now. During Kirsche's stream hours. True and real. Probably Windows caching updates. I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably bullshit system update leftovers, mate. Remove crime, but that's on my gay drive, where the video games go. Are you sure? Oh my god. If she wanted a world record that bad, she could have just gone for like underwater one-legged pogo jumps or something. Risk Videos, thank you for the 5. Her 1,000 men a day plot reminds you of Snuff by Chunk Balahyanyuk. The woman in that story was aiming for 600 men. I have no idea what or who that is.
Kirsche,
Yes, hello.
I'm on a timer. I need you to open Parsec.
Well, Windierstad is still doing its little Pac-Man thing, so, like, I can't, you know, make it go any faster.
I need you to open Parsec.
I'm opening Parsec. I'm opening more things that will make my PC hate me. There you go.
I'm telling you, just convert all of your tabs into bookmarks.
I'm also going to repeat what Ziz said. You're on Kirsche's stream during Kirsche's stream times, which you are paid for. So if you have to miss your thing today, you might have to miss your thing.
This isn't going to take that long.
How many parsecs does your star drive have? I don't... What?
What?
Conflicting schedules. When
Isn't parsec a distance in that sentence? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Oh, I gotta... It doesn't give me a pop-up. It doesn't give me a pop-up when you ask to connect anymore, so, like, you literally have to tell me.
It's Pac-Manning.
I told you it was Pac-Manning. Why do you sound surprised?
I just forgot what it meant, what you meant by Pac-Manning, but God, I can hear myself talk. I forgot that this program had Pac-Mans to indicate loading.
Yeah, it's cute. That's why I use it. The Pac-Mans, nom 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 nom, all the stuff on the drives, and then it shows you a sheet of Gumbies. It's so sweet how Nim still has this much hope during a Kirsche tech support stream. Help.
Same thing for my drive, so unless anything's catastrophically wrong, it should be fine.
Oh no, it's frozen.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I trust you. Used to save your open tabs into bookmark folders all the time. Now you have 3 sets of 400 plus tabs each. You'll probably never touch again, but must have. Why does Kirsche use this program? Nom 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 Gumby. I know, it's so cute. It's cute, that's why I use it. The woman brain. Yeah. Well, if I'm gonna use a program, I might as well use the cute one, right? It helps me understand where my shit is. How is Nim not an alcoholic? Nim, how are you not alcoholic?
I'm fat enough.
Couldn't you learn to make your own alcohols with all the fields of corn? And then you could sell that alcohols and become like a real-life Quime Bobs?
Well, it'd be if I did it illegally, sure.
Yeah, to make the Nim shine. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, I'm seeing other programs white bar themselves. Nim, I'm scared.
Well,
I don't
know.
know.
I can see in Parsec.
I don't know.
Got a lot of stuff open right now.
Ah!
Look, Chrome crashed.
Ah! My OBS is broken again!
What is wrong with your PC?
I only have 2 gigabytes free on my boot drive! That's what's wrong with my PC!
Your model's frozen too.
I know! I don't know. Like, I thought I still had 20 gigabytes left, so I don't know what 18 gigabytes of shit happened to my boot drive in the last, like, week or 2.
It could just be some temp files that are clogging it.
Yeah, hopefully Windierstad finishes and doesn't break my OBS completely. I hope it doesn't bring down stream. Chat, I'm sorry, I'm retarded. And I didn't notice my boot drive getting chonkier. Andrew B, thank you for the 2. Frozen Kirsches, somebody's fetish. Help! Help! I went to TwitchCon and someone spiked my drink! Please notice me before I get carried off into a white van! Oh my god. Now she can't struggle. Ah! Okay, it's the Gumbies. The Gumbies are here. Yay, Gumbies! Nim, help. What do we kill and or move to a different drive?
Oh, good. Plarium is 11 gigs.
Oh, well, we can probably get rid of that, right? There's only like a couple of days left.
Yeah, 10 gigs of Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh, why do I still have Raid Shadow Legends installed? I thought I uninstalled that. I forgot, baby.
Oh, is a good approximation of tech support.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't keep videos on my boot drive, and the only videos I have on my other drive are recordings that I take in OBS.
Yeah, your computer doesn't care where you hope you keep videos.
What do you mean?
What's in Google? Oh yeah, that's Chrome. Opera.
Why do I have an Opera GX? Hold on. I don't have Opera GX installed.
It's probably just your client data. I can just get rid of it.
Yeah, just get rid of fuck Opera GX, dude. I'm never gonna use that shitty fucking browser. I've never even installed it on my computer. How was there an Opera GX folder?
That makes sense.
Yeah, fuck Opera. Fuck everything about Opera, especially their social media managers.
See if you have anything fancy in your packages. Yep, Clipchamp's taking up a shit ton.
Okay, we'll kill the Clipchamp.
And Microsoft Gaming app for some reason.
I don't know if I can install Clipchamp on my other drive. I'm assuming I can't, and that's why it's on this drive. But that was how I've made a couple of things myself.
Yeah, Clipchamp likes to keep all of its temp files on your C drive.
Oh.
So.
Oh, that is gay.
Yeah.
Tencent hacked me for my last video.
Okay.
New rat,
that's
everyone.
gone.
Kirsche's Opera's new VTuber sponsor. Oh my god, I'd kill myself before I let that happen, man.
I can't tear out that.
What the fuck is Clipchamp? It's Microsoft's new shitty clipping program to like edit clips. They used to have one that was like halfway decent, but now it's Clipchamp with all these shiny colors for the Zuma brain.
Here, this 12 gigabyte folder on your desktop. Your desktop is your C drive.
Yeah.
So you need to move it not there.
Well, no, but that's like everything I use for stream, which is why it's on my C drive.
That correlation doesn't make sense. It should be on a different drive.
Why?
Because your C drive is tiny.
I'm blinking, but you can't see it right now.
What? You have very limited space. There's no logistical reason to keep this 12 gigabyte folder here.
Well, I mean, it literally cannot be moved while I am live, so that 12 gigs is basically locked in place until after stream.
That's fine. I'm just saying, like, there's no reason it needs to be there.
Oh, okay, alright.
Your pictures folder can technically be moved, but that's for later. CurseForge is a Minecraft installation. We could nuke it if you want.
Yeah, we could nuke that, because if I do another Minecraft thing, I would want to do it on my other drive.
Yeah, it's getting deleted.
Minecraft only 4.4 gigabytes, though. Nim is like, what the fuck are you doing
probably just
here?
muted myself on accident. It all adds up.
Who muted what?
I muted myself on accident. I alt-tabbed, but alt is my push-to-mute button.
Oh, you weren't muted, though.
You didn't hear me because I was muted. I repeated
No, I did
myself.
hear you. Oh.
I repeated myself.
Oh. Just TeamViewer in. Dude, we're using Parsec because TeamViewer now wants you to fucking pay for it, man.
What is House of Torment?
Oh, that's Asmongold's house!
Can I delete this? It's in a zip file, so I'm assuming yes.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, it's gone.
You have the actual file here.
Oh.
You extracted it into your downloads folder.
Oh.
Which is on your C drive.
Oh.
All right. You have your file explorer open? Okay, we're up to 11 gigs.
Yay!
Can you go to your desktop and empty your recycling bin? Because that is also your C drive.
Yeah, I can do that. It's behind Twitch chat. Yeah, there's not really much in here, though.
Except for the 3 gigs of things I just deleted, and the 4 gigs of Minecraft I just deleted, and the gig of Opera DX that I just deleted.
Oh. Kirsche should never be a teacher. What do you mean? I am more competent than the commies in the education system right now. And let me blow your mind, chat. When I was in high school, hey! When I was in high school, I was the tech support for my entire school. All right, I'm done moving Twitch chat.
You're back to 20 gigs.
Okay. Is there anything else we can get rid of so we have more than 20 gigs?
Yeah, the shit on your desktop.
Okay, well, we can't move the 12 gig folder right now, but is there anything else?
Not really.
So, like, why do I have, like,
like
180 gigs of necessary things on my drive?
Windows?
Windows isn't 180 gig bundles.
You have Windows and then you have necessary system files. A lot of the stuff in your user folder for C drive is not stuff that you can easily tear out because a lot of programs use it to reference for their, like, local shit.
What about getting rid of, like, temp files?
It's not going to amount to much. And temp usually clears itself out automatically anyways. That's why it's temp.
What about the cache stuff?
The same thing as temp.
Help. Who doesn't have a 2 terabyte SSD? I don't know how I would move my Windows operating system to a new drive. And I don't want to have the, like, please activate Windows watermark on my desktop forever like Nim has.
Oh, hey, Mech Arena.
Is that
It's
also on
gotta
my
stay
C
there.
drive?
It's on your C drive, yes.
I mean, we could probably get rid of it. There's like again, what, 2 days left on the sponsor?
Okay.
Your programs to help identify where space is going. That's what we're using. We're using Windier stat.
Alright, go clear this from your recycling bin as well.
I closed my recycling bin.
Well, it's not hard to get back.
Windier rectory stat? What? I could clone the drive to the 2 terabyte. It's pretty simple. I don't know how to do that.
It's not hard.
Okay.
You just need to set aside a partition for Windows on the other drive.
What is this?
What's what?
This 30
don't touch
gigabyte
that.
page file thing.
Don't touch that. You
Okay,
will
but what is
brick
it?
The drive. It's a bunch of necessary info that the computer needs to read.
Oh, okay. But why is it 30 gigabytes?
Because you have a lot of shit on your C drive.
I don't understand.
You don't need to understand. Just know that you can't touch it.
Oh, okay. It's based on how much RAM you have? I have a lot of that! I have big RAM!
Yeah, so you should have good space, good free space.
Okay, so everything should work fine now, and I shouldn't crash anymore. Thank you, Nimothy. I'm going to fix my body now.
Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck with your thing, too.
Yeah, see, I told you it wouldn't take that long.
Well, I mean, just in case it did take that long, I wanted to make sure, like, you knew that I would need you to fix
it. I was gonna
it.
be here. I know my priorities.
It's based on whatever Windows has it set as. You can have a ton of hard RAM and still have unnecessarily large page file.
Alright. Well, if anything else breaks, let me know, okay?
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Munya. Behind every woman VTuber, there needs to be a tech support non-woman. Munya. Return Nim to Bill Gates' yacht. Okay. Alright. Okay. Everything is now working again. I have 20 gigabytes. Pippa needs a Nim. A Fishman needs to hire someone like Nim that's just on call to fix tech support issues whenever any of the girls are live. That's like a necessary function, I think, for any VTuber. Floppy, I'm Floppy. The D is short for directory, which means it's not pronounced deer. No, but I pronounce it that way. My cute Gumby program. I think Nim would kill himself if he had to deal with all of Face Connect at once. That is a lot of women to wrangle. When your stat's pretty good, 200 gigabytes is small for a C drive, but still, yeah, it is. Well, mine's 250, but that's still small. More tech slaves are needed. Oh no, did she find the System 32 folder? No. But now we can go back to Moist Critical. We're gonna finish this video today, chat, and then go back to that article. We're like 4 tangents deep right now.
Better on mobile. Twitch on mobile has been a fucking disaster for me for as long as I've tried to watch Twitch on my phone.
True,
also,
fuck Twitch
the
mobile.
ads on Twitch, they're getting outrageous. YouTube streaming doesn't have nearly as many ads, which is a nice...
Well, I mean, we kind of proved that wrong yesterday, so...
nice breath of fresh air. Like, there are real pros and cons to both, but these are just the basics. And these talking points have been worn out more than my bussy after eating anything with spice in it. So I'm not just going to be Baby Bird vomiting the same talking points you've heard a million times. Instead, I want to show you the numbers. I want to bring up my biggest, most profitable stream I ever did on Twitch and then break it down a little bit. It was in 2022 when Moist Esports won the Rocket League Major, the Spring Major.
Crazy.
Still one of the best moments I've ever had streaming. I peaked at 75,000 live viewers. It was a very long stream that I did, and it took home 11.7K for that whole stream. Roughly 2,000 subs, but most of it came through ads, and most of those subs were primes. Subbing on Twitch is far more common than members joining on YouTube. Membership on YouTube is the equivalent of a Twitch sub where someone on YouTube pays $1. So like a tier 1 sub on YouTube for my channel is $1. On Twitch the minimum's $5, but it's the same concept. You pay money and it's a subscription basically.
Mine's
and that is so much more common on Twitch. So 2,000 subs on that Twitch stream is more than I've ever got through a YouTube live stream by a large margin. And 11.7K is the most profitable stream I ever had in my entire 7 years on Twitch. I actually streamed on Justin TV.
Myself, there's been so many fucking tech issues today. We're so back. We're so back. Why does the red square happen every day at the same fucking time? I'm gonna shoot up a Comcast headquarters in Minecraft! Kirsche touched the thing. Jesus Christ. Alright, Moist Critical video.
Last year. And what I've learned is Twitch is much higher potential to earn money while live than YouTube, and it's because of things like the Twitch Primes, which have become a pretty integral part of the Twitch ecosystem, and ads. Twitch actually has more ads than YouTube, and thus, since more ads are playing...
I would say, yeah, Twitch has more ads than YouTube while you're live, but as soon as your live stream goes to VoD, YouTube just kind of like molests the fuck out of that thing.
More money being generated from those ads to the streamers. There's so fucking many ads on Twitch. They pump ads out the wazoo, and they are so intrusive. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of years Twitch integrates a system into their player that has like eye tracking capability, so if a viewer looks away during an ad break, it'll pause the ad till their eyes are glued right back to it to finish the ad.
They're so much harder to block than on YouTube.
But it does have higher earning potential while live for those streamers that have all of these ad breaks that are going on. So Twitch has a higher earning potential through live content. And the VODs on Twitch don't make any money. Yep. Like, they just don't. I don't even know if they're fucking monetized. And if they are...
They are. I've opened my own VODs to go back and check something and gotten an ad on my own VODs on Twitch.
I don't know if streamers even see a penny of that. Like, not a single one
I
of those
don't know if we see a penny
makes
of it
to
either.
A streamer's pockets through the VODs. But on YouTube, it's a totally different story. My most successful stream on YouTube isn't the one I just had at the Game Awards with over 110,000 live viewers, which is my biggest stream by viewer metrics. The most profitable stream I've ever done, the most profitable anything I've ever done, is this stream right here, my Starfield stream. During the stream, I had 31,000 average viewers with a peak of 38K, which is a big stream. That is a big stream for me. It's actually more average viewers than the Rocket League one, but the Rocket League stream not only was a longer stream, but had a higher peak, and thus you would expect make more money because of the ads and the subs that came through. Well, what if I told you that's not the fucking case when it comes to YouTube streaming? Because this Starfield video actually made $84,000.
Oh, 79,000 in ads!
For a 4-hour stream just playing mid-poop-ass Starfield. The actual... Like, this was like an insomnia, try not to fall asleep challenge, basically. $84,000. And it's not because the 31,000 viewers all of a sudden just started, you know, buying memberships or donating tons and tons of money. This wasn't like the biggest documented case of credit card fraud in...
I feel like if my metrics were similar to this, like not even those numbers, but like if my ad revenue vastly outpaced all of like my supas and my donos and my memberships, I would have like a much less turbulent look of the future. I like this. I hope I do not come off as like ungrateful when I say this, because I'm certainly not. But it's like when the bulk of my income comes directly from my audience and I don't have that safety net of advertising revenue, it's a lot more turbulent. It's a lot more unknown. My low months can get a lot lower because I don't have like any sort of advertising baseline that I can even sort of count on. But it's like that for 4 hours, he said? That's crazy. $80,000 in ad revenue in 4 hours. That, oh my God.
Money laundering that the internet's ever seen. In fact, the live stream itself made 1.6K on ads, and the other $78,000 came from the VoD and the ads that played during a VoD. Now, the membership number there, the 2.4K, a lot of those memberships were just from people watching the VoD and then buying a membership, not them doing it while it was live. Also, this...
I don't think I ever get members. I mean, not ever, but like it's very rare. So that's interesting to note that like the majority of his come from when people watch the VoD instead of the live stream. Almost, like, I get a couple of, like, donos and subs and stuff when I'm offline, but, like, the vast majority, probably, like, 99% are when I'm live.
Supers and gifts, I'm pretty sure that is live. So you can add the 1.6K plus the 1.6K on the supers, so the 1.6K from the live ads plus the super chats, and let's just go ahead and be generous and say, like, the live stream, while it was live, made 4K. The other $80,000 came from the VoD. This isn't some like rare mutation here, like a fucking X-Men of analytics. This isn't some fringe outlier isolated case. This is the way that YouTube streaming is optimized. YouTube streaming is kind of just an afterthought for the platform. YouTube has always been about VODs, the videos itself. So when you finish a stream, it becomes a VOD, and that enters into the YouTube algorithm. And YouTube is extremely efficient at monetizing VODs. So finishing a 4-hour Starfield stream...
It's efficient for monetizing VODs in the way of it throws 100 ads on your VOD, and that's an efficient way to get money. But it's not efficient for viewership, that's for goddamn sure. For most smaller streamers, it's the reverse. Super chats and members are a more stable source because political content gets demonetized a lot on YouTube. I mean, maybe, but it's still like, I don't ever want to do any sort of like, come on guys, we haven't got enough donos and subs today. I need to pay my bill. Yeah, right. Like I never want to ever go like fucking DSP, dude. So it's like I gotta figure out some way to have like not like guaranteed, but like safer income, I guess, you know? The Desert Ghost coming up on 1,000 gift subs total. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, you're right. 975 total right now. Desert Ghost, thank you for the 9 gift subs! You fucking crazy lad. How are you? You're almost at 1K total. Jesus Christ, thank you. Thank you. You need $50 for one Burger King. What does he mean by this?
It immediately saved as a VoD and made tons and tons of money through the VoD. Whereas on Twitch, I don't even think VoDs are monetized. And if they are, it's not the creators making the money from the VoDs, I don't think. YouTube is a totally different story. You don't make as much money while you are live from people buying memberships or donating money or anything like that, and their ads aren't that frequent on YouTube live streams, thank heavens. But what you miss in live revenue, you make up for with VoD revenue 10 times over. What I showed you with the Rocket League stream was my biggest, most profitable Twitch stream I ever did. So even when I was a daily streamer for like 6 to 8 hours a day for years, averaging between 10 to 20,000 viewers, fluctuating, I would usually be making between 4 to 6K a day. And
Hold on, my brain can't process numbers well.
Because you've been a bad girl.
My brain can't process numbers well. Hold on, I gotta hear that again.
So even when I was a daily streamer for like 6 to 8 hours a day for years, averaging between 10 to 20,000 viewers, fluctuating, I would usually be making between 4 to 6K a day.
So 20,000 viewers, 15 to 20,000 CCV is 4 to 6K a day. Not guaranteed, right? Like, this is obviously going to be different per streamer, but like for a rough guesstimate, that is insane. Is he allowed to talk about this so openly? Yeah, none of us have anything that's keeping us quiet about what we make. It's just like most people don't talk about it, and I'm sure this video is out of the norm for him too, because it's like rude to talk about that, you know? Like there's no need to talk about that.
And that was like the norm, with the occasional peak going up to like 8 or 9, and then that being the biggest at over 11. But right now, my viewership combined on YouTube and Twitch is higher than it ever was on just Twitch. On YouTube, I average between 10 to 12K a stream, and on Twitch, it's between like 5 and 6K. It really just kind of depends on what I'm doing at the time. But on Twitch, you'll make more money while live and make nothing once the stream ends. On YouTube, you'll make less money while live and then could make 5 times as much from just the VoD.
That's crazy. Reminder that Pippa and Fish were saying that they get way more ad revenue on Twitch than you for some reason, so your own experience is vastly lower money than the norm. That's because both Mari_en and Pippa have their auto ad schedules on, so they have the automatic 3 minutes of ads play every hour so that their pre-rolls are turned off. So they have a higher amount of ads being played whenever they're live than I do. Don't worry, with inflation, it's more like 4,700. You don't want to hear anyone say 9 to 5 is easier than streaming again. Wait, what? I play the ads at the 1 hour red square time.
On Twitch, when the stream ends, it's basically forgotten. That's lost media at that point, because no one's fucking watching Twitch VODs, it seems. On YouTube, when the stream ends, well, now the journey's just begun. Like, now, there's no telling what that can generate. Like, take this for example. This was a very normal, pretty low-key stream. I was just replaying Gears of War, one of the most important games in my life. This wasn't a brand new, hot release that would be, like, algorithmically successful. Like, it's not like something the algorithm would be salivating over, pushing out a Gears of War live stream. Gears of War is older than the hair on your grandma's titty nipple. Like, this is...
What? Yeah, but they don't have 100 times more, however huge the gap was. I don't remember how much they said they got, but like during the donathon, I played ads pretty frequently during my donathon because I had to go AFK to like use the bathroom or set up going to shower or go to the kitchen and cook, or like when I was getting ready for bed, I would play ads before when I like got in bed. So like I was playing a lot of ads during my donathon just because there was a lot more AFK time than a regular stream since I was live 24/7. And even with the donathon, I think I showed off on stream that I got like what the highest amount of ad revenue for 1 month was like $400 something. So like even with that wasn't a whole lot. I mean, maybe that is a lot since my CCV during the donathon was a lot lower. I think I had like maybe 300 something, 400 something during the donathon. Right, but you're live 24 hours a day, right? It's going to tank your CCV a bit. Stop aging us, you son of a bitch. The only VoDs you ever watched on Twitch were the co-optional podcast before Total Biscuit passed away. I think most people on Twitch even would try to like port their VoDs to YouTube because the YouTube viewing experience is just far better than what Twitch can offer. Like $1 per person. You have the ad block audience and they don't, maybe? No, I'm pretty sure we have like similar levels of ad blocker people, right? You're convinced that you're the only one on Twitch that knows how to appropriately run ads. You just take way less breaks than average. Yeah, I should probably have like at least 2 ad breaks during a stream, but like, I don't know. I don't like taking breaks from stream ? I'm kind of retarded.
This is one of those streams where I do just because I really wanted to replay this game. And you can see my average viewers were 10,000, which is normal. That's a pretty normal stream for me on YouTube. But
if subs don't get ads, do you know what your sub/unsub viewer ratio was? I do not. And I have a lot of subscribers, like a lot. Which is why, like I've said, like my revenue is almost entirely funded like through subscriptions and members and supas and donos. Like it's almost entirely from that. Like I showed Philly in that screenshot of like only I just opened Parsec. I just opened Parsec here. Oh, it didn't even have my username and password. Perfect. I don't even know what that was. Let me see if I can find that group chat really quick. Because, like, I posted the screenshot in the group chat when I was in the collab with Fillion, Pippa, and Mari. And Fillion was like, oh, shit, you actually did only make $2. Where is it? Oh, God, I get so many fucking DMs. Jesus Christ. So many DMs. There's the cuckold pornography. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this was what I posted in the group chat, like unironically. And like, yes, it was for like the end of September through most of October. So in October, I didn't have very many streams, but I was still playing ads during those streams. I think I had like 6 streams during October, and then the end of September, I had like maybe, I think it was like 4 or 5 days worth of streams. Not even enough for a cheeseburger. And it's like, again, my last period was only 87.72, and that would have been end of August through September. And I was streaming on my regular schedule for that. So this is like the regular amount of ad revenue. Ow, I just bent my nail. Propose a deal we get you actually having protein every day. Well, my eating habits are non-existent right now because of the pain issue. So I just haven't even been taking breaks because it's like I couldn't force myself to eat protein most of these days. Big baller. God damn, you can buy 2 ramen noodle cups with that kind of money. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Silly fox, eat a Pepsi. What? Pepsi's not nutritious. What do you mean? Kirsche, that's a lot of blood. That's not what I was talking about. Can I at least drink gamer subs without puking? Yeah, I'm drinking gamer subs right now. Fucking Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's fucking go. A brave SJ, they give the 257. Just because I'm generous, I'll double that money. Oh, thank you for doubling my ad revenue from October. If only the $1 McDonald's menu is back, you'd be able to afford a lot of cheeseburgers. I think it's because you're supposed to run 3 minutes of ads every hour to maximize, but you only run the 1 ad break per show. Typically, I'll try to run 2. I'll try to run the one at the beginning of stream and then the one around like 6 p.m. when I do go get protein, but I haven't been doing that one because of all of the issues with my pain and eating recently. Really are something else. You can't thank me enough for not spamming ads. Please take care of yourself. And it's like, I do think that, again, like once you get to a certain viewership threshold, it's perfectly natural to turn on that auto ad schedule, because then you don't have to think about it. You don't have to run the ads manually. Your drop in viewership will be minimal. And you'll have your pre-rolls disabled for your entire fucking stream. It just makes sense. 257 is also how much uglier OnlyFans girls get in a week, according to Gundam. Jesus Christ. You know, the hijab model I was talking about getting for my Lotus Eaters appearance? A wife suggested that I put my floppy hat over it when I get it. Oh, that would be funny. I just, hijabi with a pineapple hat. I am the fruit ninja. Ragnar B, thank you for the 5 Canadians. Get some tuna, mayo, whatever spices you want. You have a decent dose of protein. It was your poverty food for a while. We had 2 jobs, no money. I feel like if I tried eating tuna or mayo in my current state, I would just vomit again. I like toasted tuna sandwiches, don't get me wrong, but my body is rejecting a ton of shit right now, man. Gundam's fucking brutal, he is. I love that, man. Eat some banamba without oatmeal. I do love banamba. Banamba and peanut butt. But, okay, let me... Once again, let's try to finish this Moist Critical video, baby. Let's fucking go.
The VoD now has 1.6 million views and has made over $20,000. And of course I was multi-streaming, so I can pull the Twitch data as well here. This exact same stream made $1.4 on Twitch. The difference is substantial. Now you can see again
substantial
here in the data,
is underplaying
the
it.
live revenue, 802 while live here, plus... Again, memberships and supers aren't really indicative to what was live because some of those could have been from people watching the VoD and it calculates here post-VoD. But regardless, you can see that the live revenue was less on YouTube than it was Twitch, but the overall revenue is substantially higher on YouTube because of the VoDs, which is something Twitch just doesn't really have, which is why I think you should just do both.
Yes.
Your potential to earn while live is much higher on Twitch, but your potential to earn through VoDs is astronomically higher on YouTube, so you're really doing yourself a disservice if you don't just do both. And again, it is a positive for viewers too, because they'll be able to choose the platform they want to watch on, as opposed to having to roll their eyes and be like, oh, my favorite streamer's on YouTube. I hate the fucking chat there, but whatever, I guess I'll watch, or maybe I won't.
The best viewing experience if your streamer is a dual caster like me is to pop out the Twitch chat, kill the Twitch player, and watch on YouTube while talking in the Twitch chat. That is the superior viewing experience.
I really hate YouTube streams, or vice versa. Oh man, my favorite streamer is only on Twitch. He went from YouTube to Twitch, and I just don't like Twitch. I'm not a fan of it, and I guess I'm just not going to watch him anymore. I'll just wait for the VoDs on YouTube when he posts the clips. Like, now they have the option of just being on what platform they want to watch the stream. And there's a lot of streamers that are making the switch to multi-streaming. I just really think this should just be common practice for anyone who streams, because
I agree.
There's no reason not to.
I've been preaching about dual casting for a year now.
They're gone. Poof. They've vanished. And that's great for streamers and viewers alike, honestly. I used to think contracts were the future for streams, but that was until I realized just how efficient multi-streaming is from both a streamer and viewer side. There are just endless examples.
I'm sure the contracts felt really fucking nice because you just got a huge lump sum, right? Like, it was a big instant gratification thing, and then like the streamers who signed contracts for like Mixer, I think they were giga-brained because they were like, this platform is not gonna last. We're gonna take an easy fucking payday and then be able to just immediately go back to Twitch after it shuts down. Like, with the amount of money being thrown around and the streamers that left Twitch for Mixer, I think, I literally predicted when those contracts went out. I was like, Mixer's not gonna last, man. It's gonna be like maybe a year and a half. That shit's gonna shut down. These streamers will have gotten a huge cash out, and then they're just gonna come back to their regular-sized audiences on Twitch. That's exactly what fucking happened.
Examples I can give in my time multi-streaming. Like, here's another super normal one with me playing an indie game that I really like called Another Crab's Treasure. Fucking Crab Souls. Absolute banger of a game, but it's not like this stream was doing crazy.
You miss Mixer. There was a guy also by the name Kirsche who streamed on Mixer, and I had tried getting in contact with him for like a year and a half because he has the like Kirsche for Discord, like a stylized link. And I wanted to have just Kirsche without like TTV or anything at the end. But he like ignored all of my attempts to reach out to him. He doesn't stream anymore. He doesn't stream. He doesn't make videos. He doesn't do content creation. So I don't know why he's holding on to the link or why he never responded to me. It's like kind of feels bad, man.
Numbers, right? Like, the movement on this stream wasn't anything, you know, unfathomable. Average 13K viewers, but the VoD now has over 2 million views. and it's made over $30,000. And to show this same stream what it did on Twitch, the numbers that it put up over there,
shit,
it did
man.
1.3K during the live stream, and nothing from the VoD. I can go on and on with the crazy numbers that YouTube stream VoDs are capable of putting up. Like, here's me just playing Liza P. Fucking Pinocchio sold 16,000 average viewers, and the VoD has made over $51,000. I just don't think there's a very good argument to only streaming on one platform. There is no reason you shouldn't just multi-stream. Your viewers are going to pick the platform they most prefer, and I think that it's nice to at least give them the option of choosing that for themselves, too.
He forgot the account. That's not an excuse, because I also reached out to him via his email. So, you know, I tried. I tried reaching out. If he was still making content, I'd understand, and he could at least give me like a, no, sorry, I'm still making content, so I want the link, and I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Thank you for your time, dude. But like, just fucking ignoring me completely and sitting on the link while he doesn't make content, it's like, well, you're kind of being an ass at that point. Like, he doesn't have to give it to me, but he could at least respond. Write him a letter and mail it. Could be dead. No, he still posts on Twitter. Did I check my email? I do. I did.
And again, the potential for the streamer is pretty huge. So yeah, anyway, hopefully this was helpful for anyone out there that's trying to decide what platform they should stream on. I think it should just be both. That's my advice, and to any streamers out there right now that are only streaming on either YouTube or only on Twitch, really think you should just come in the middle and hold hands with both platforms and just, you know, like the commercial, why not both? I really think that
some schizo fox is harassing him and you aren't entitled. My sister in Christ, leave him alone. Do you have any idea how much of a fucking retard you sound like right now? Like, I would like to ban you. I don't think it's entitled to ask someone if they would be okay giving up a link that goes along with all of my branding across all of my platforms. I don't think that's entitled, especially when I said it's fine if he doesn't want to give it to me. Right, it would be completely fine. I would just appreciate him saying, no, I would like to keep it. I was like, you can't be serious right now, room temp IQ retard.
It's probably a good idea. I do want to say, though, regardless of what platform you're on, it's a very saturated market, so it's going to take a lot of luck. I've said this since the beginning of time. I'm not special. I got lucky. You could be making the best content the world's ever seen, turbo cheek clapping, slapping, banger, heater after heater, but at the end of the day, it's all about having that one lucky break that puts it in front of people's peepers and gets them interested. The only thing you have control over is the consistency. So that way you'll have like a catalog of videos that people can go back and watch after they might find that video that popped off through luck. So that's really about it. See ya.
Oh, that's an abrupt end. What the fuck is that? Oh, Disney adults. I was like, what the fuck? Eat Banambas, rice, applesauce? Well, I can't just eat all of that all the time. How does this guy always stay humble? I feel like that's what you should be doing, right? If you get a big ego, it's gonna make you seem like an asshole, as it were. He always ends his videos like that. I don't usually watch his videos to the end. As the saying goes, luck favors the prepared. That's what I said in my like advice video as well. Or it's just like, I think there's a dead zone for streamers that's really, really hard to break out of. Like when you're in the like 60 to like 90 CCV range, and you're just like on the cusp of basically, you know, quote unquote making it. Because I feel like once you go over 100 viewers, you just kind of exponentially snowball, as it were. But like when you're in that like 30 to 90 range, it's just like, it's so fucking hard to get out of there. You need some sort of stroke of luck, like someone that's like got a larger platform that, you know, vibes with you and wants to platform you and like show you off. Or like maybe you do something like fucking crazy that ends up going viral, right? Like you need some sort of stroke of luck happening to like pull yourself out of that. He's ended his videos like that exactly every fucking time for the past 14 years. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. It's likely because Twitch makes the best revenue from streamers around 100. I mean, maybe. I have no idea. I have no idea. Like a Peba. Yeah, Peba. Always grateful to Peba. I feel like I am pretty much entirely self-made. Like, I don't really have connections. I don't really have clicks. I don't really have, like, anything in industry. I've had to do absolutely everything myself to get to where I am. And so Peba is the one person I am super, super fucking grateful for. Promethean Mind, thank you for the 2. Have you tried a synergistic medication yet? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Peba groomed the two of you. Look, we were two views together in the back of the bus, okay? The fox who built her platform brick by brick. It's like sending a job application. A no is better than silence. Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, as a fellow content creator as well, you understand why somebody would want, like, their branding to be consistent across every platform. Like, you know, because you were doing the same thing, you know? If not for the collab between you and Peba, you wouldn't have discovered me. Peba love. Have you tried ascending to mechanical supremacy? I wish I could. I wish I could. Yeah, I wanted to tangent about how much he made in ads, because it was absolutely fucking crazy. Like, an insane amount of ads. Absolutely insane amount of ads. So, like, back to the original article I opened, like, 10 minutes into stream, this woman saying that TikTok has driven over $300,000 in sales in just 2 days. Yeah, that's nice and all, but if you were making content on YouTube, think of all of that ad revenue that would also be a cushion to your business in addition to the sales revenue. Just think of it, man. You're the only one who discovered Peba from the collab. There's a couple of people who haven't known Peba. I always joke when someone in my chat's like, "Who's Peppa?" And I'm like, "How are you in my chat? You don't know who that is." The 4K a day still has you stun locked. Yeah, that is an insane amount for like a daily revenue. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. War Wizard, they give them $1.99. It keeps saying stroke and pull out, but slow. No! No, you Comer! Also, Nim, I don't know if you can hear me, but since Chrome crashed before you were able to help me, I think you're gonna have to do whatever you did the other night to restore my Chrome tabs again. You discovered me first, and then Peba through you. Yeah, you know, the pipeline goes both ways. We're like one of those tents out in the woods that has a little tunnel connecting the two tents together. Did a dinosaur just hatch out of its egg? Yes, I have pterodactyl hiccups. There's that one lip dip brand for veterans that makes super popular shorts that are also ads. The last time somebody asked him, the ad revenue from YouTube shorts pays for the content by itself. Yeah. Yeah, if only I wanted to stop using regular language, my ad revenue would probably be much better. People led you here, which led you to Mari_en and Hina. I love all of those ladies. I love all those ladies. They're beautiful and wonderful. Found me through side scrollers and then found a Peepa. Yeah. You saw me on side scrollers. I also love Craig and Blabs. Lots of fun times there. He was Gundam, Kirsche, Peba, and then it just snowballed to collecting VTuber watches like Pokemon. Yeah, collect VTubers like Pokemon! Man, I'm really excited for fucking GamerSup's card game. Fucking GamerSup's card game sounds like it'll be a lot of fun. Kirsche introed you to Moonshine. Moonshine's also a fucking wonderful guy. Love Moonshine. Smuggling me into, Othkai. Learned about Pippa from Medicare. Bless the hat, man. Yeah, true and real. You knew the name Pippa and how she looked like, but you saw her the first time on one of my old collab VoDs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Played Terra on PlayStation when it came out for console. That's how you found the Foxu? I'm sorry you were a Terra console player. You get your V card. I did get my V card. Hopefully you guys got your V card. Get your V. It's breaking. I don't know why my OBS broke again. Why is OBS giving me so much trouble today? I'm gonna kill myself. Damn, she does really want our V cards. I'm trying so hard, chat. That was 30 minutes before it crashed. You timed it. This man was anticipating another crash. It's okay. We at least finished the Moist Critical video. We're fucking winning. Dude, I'm terrified for when I open fucking Crime Boss, man. I feel like when I open Crime Boss, everything is just gonna fucking explode. Oh my god. These noises, you swear. What do you mean? What do you mean? How long ago was it that you and Piba did my collab playing Dead Space? I don't know. Time is a mystery to me, chat. I don't know how time works. I feel like it was a hot minute ago, though. This year, she and I have both been, like, crazy fucking busy. No. Okay. Alright. I'm alive again? I'm alive? You've been playing Crime Boss the entire time while listening. They have a new co-op mission that I really want to try. And I think they updated the zombie mode to be winter themed, so I want to see that too. V card causing immense amounts of pain. Yeah, if you haven't gotten your V card from Gamersubs, you haven't gotten your V card, let me see if it's still here. Well, let me see if it's still here, because there's like a timer. There's like a timer. Okay, there's still a day left. There's still a day left. I thought it ended today, but if you want your little V card promo card, the Womp Snack from the VTuber Awards, you have 1 day, 11 minutes left to get it. Once it's gone forever, baby. The card game, I think they said drops on January 19th, so we'll see what other cards come out when the full game drops. But this card is free. The shipping is free. You can't use my code because you can't get 10% off Zero. That doesn't make any sense. But if you would like to use code Kirsche for 10% off an order, you can stock up on some of your favorite sups or soups while you're on the website. You can't get into collecting cards again? Is there a Kirsche card? Not yet. Not yet. Does that have to be done with a Gamersubs order? Nope, you can just order the card. Nim did that last night. Nim literally just ordered the card. Free card, free shipping. 10% off Zero is still 10%. You're guessing it's only for the US, though? No, they have worldwide shipping. They have worldwide shipping. You would have gotten the V card, but where you live, even if they say free shipping, the companies will charge your ass, and you're trying to save as much money as possible. Like, for import fees or some shit? Post link, please? It's just on the Gamersubs website. Let me fucking grab Linku. It's just the Gamersubs website. Play the Kirsche card to get 30 yapping on the field. You love that they called it a V card? Yeah, some people were hating on the name, but it's like, nah, man. That is a very on-brand name for Gamersubs. Oh god, I'm dying. Back to this article. Similarly, Desiree Hill, a mobile mechanic, attributed her rapid business expansion, including leasing a 9,000 square foot shop and hiring 5 employees, to her success on TikTok. The ban poses existential challenges for creators like Shira, a 27-year-old who relies on TikTok partnerships for her livelihood. She would probably make much more money doing stuff on YouTube, judging by that ad revenue, man. Shira told BBC that she spent many years growing and developing a dedicated audience, and that TikTok brings in the most money of all the platforms she uses. Studies show 50% of consumers... Oh, that's different. I'm not sure what all these people are going to do if the ban goes through. There's no unemployment for creators or fallbacks. If you're a creator and you're making, like, good money, right? Like, you're making, like, good money, you should be tucking some of that shit away, both in savings and in investments. So, like, yeah, you're not gonna have unemployment. You don't have the same safety nets as, like, people working hourly or salaried jobs. But if you're getting, you know, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a day, you're making enough money to make a nest egg and invest, and then have your own safety net for yourself afterwards. Have I ever gotten investments going? No, I'm too fucking dumb. And every day I hate myself for it. Because I know I need to do investments, but I don't know what to fucking do. I don't know what to do, and I don't know where to start, and I don't have time to learn, and it's complicated and I hate it. Talk like a hooker in Thailand. Wouldn't a big creator have more than one platform to utilize? Like, you would think so. You would think so. That's why she needs her himbo husband to help. True. True and real. All you do for a living is investing would be fine. Giving me advice. Oh god, please. Oh god, please, I need advice. Easy, just buy SPY. I don't know what that means. You feel like Stuttering Craig would be a good person to talk to about that? Does he do a lot of investment stuff? I have no idea. Maybe someone at Mythic could help? I don't think they help with investing. Kristen Sheely, a clinical marketing professor at USC, told BBC that businesses targeting Gen Z, a demographic particularly active on TikTok, I feel like TikTok was specifically designed to capture the Gen Z audience, so that makes sense, may struggle to reach similar audiences elsewhere. She also noted that international brands may find it more difficult to reach US audiences. If TikTok is banned and is no longer usable, Gen Z is gonna have to get their fucking brain rot content from somewhere, right? And both Twitch and YouTube have the fucking brain rot shorts content now. There's no safety net for creators, no shit. There wasn't for business owners pre-coof. If you're self-employed, you don't have days off, you have days unemployed. Use those to protect yourself. I mean, yeah, you have a very good point. That's completely skipped my mind. Content creators aren't the only self-employed people. So yeah, the self-employed people who aren't content creators also have no safety nets and have to do the same exact thing. They have to make their own nest eggs. They have to make their own investments. Kirsche, find a financial advisor. I've read some horror stories of people who don't know anything about investing getting completely taken advantage of by financial advisors. By, like, you know, making them pay incredibly high fees and taking them for a ride and then trying to sell them things they don't need, like annuities and whatnot. You're not a big creator, but exactly how would it be to switch platforms, especially when the one you're leaving is getting banned? A legit question, not trying to be an asshole. I mean, again, like Charlie said, I feel like you shouldn't be having all of your eggs in one basket. It's similar to, as a creator, what the I didn't even get an error this time! Why am I frozen? Is this even an OBS issue, or is this like a fucking VTuber program issue at this point? What is happening? What is happening? I don't understand. She's a mouth. Let me try something here. What was I saying though? Let me try to continue my train of thought. Oh no, she's frozen it. I think it's a RAM issue. Oh, it's definitely not, because I keep checking my performance. I keep checking my performance tab, and like my RAM is fine, my CPU is fine, my GPU is fine. Like there's no issues. Quick head pat. Well, she can't move. What was I fucking saying? It's the same as like when you're a creator, if you like lock yourself to one game, your success as a creator will be tied to the life of that game. And if you don't try diversifying your content, when that game dies, your career dies with it. And so if people were on TikTok and TikTok was their only platform, and especially because they've had literally a fucking year of people threatening to ban TikTok, they had a massive heads up to start diversifying their content, to start trying to do content on other platforms that aren't just TikTok. And so if they aren't diversifying where their content is going, they're going to have a very hard time once they can no longer use TikTok, rebuilding from